Can you at least show the broken containment field? So I know. Okay, thank you. Because it was all blurry because of the souls and the info world merging.
Aiden?
I think he's. Would he be dead? No, he should still be with me. I'm glad that I'm glad I showed it.
Jodie, we made it.
My brother, where is he? I've been trying to hide these feelings for so long. That's the only one I know. I was trying to think of another lyric, but that's the only one I know. Man, I didn't know I would lose Aiden doing this. Man, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. The only reason I don't want anyone to be with each other is space. I hate being around people. Taking all your food, your Cheerios. They can stay in the dead zone. Honey nut Cheerios. I'm not sad, man. This is my nose allergies, man.
Ever since the Black Sun was destroyed, my memory has been disintegrating.
Excuse me? What?
I spent too much time on the other side.
Ah, that's some bull.
Now it's eating away at my mind, erasing what's left of it. My memories are all confused, slowly self-destructing.
Oh!
Fading like a dream when you wake up.
Okay. That's why your memories were.
My sense of time.
That's why your memories were in reverse and like.
I no longer know what happened before or after.
Okay, I see. Okay.
Everything's playing inside my head at the same time. It's like watching the same film looping over and over again. A chaos of images with no order. So I've been writing night and day for weeks.
So you don't forget.
Trying to put my life down on paper. If I forget everything, these pages will be my memory.
3 months after the fact, the investigation continues in an effort to determine the cause of the accident that cost 283 lives on a Pentagon military base. Government representatives confirm that the authorities are working hand in hand with the investigators to shed light on this appalling tragedy.
The CIA is leaving me alone for the moment. I suppose they're too busy building another condenser to worry about me.
Where's my phone?
I know they'll never abandon their experiments, now that they know what's on the other side. Honestly, I don't give a damn. Now I need to reconstruct my life. My life without Aiden. For as long as I can remember, I dreamt of living without him. Untied, without his constant presence by my side.
Not you're lonely.
I got what I wanted. I've never been so unhappy in my life. I feel like part of me has been amputated.
Phantom limb.
Crying all day.
PMS.
I know it's stupid. Shit. I miss him so much.
Wait, he's alive? I wish you'd have said my princess.
Months of nothing passing by. Then I woke up. I knew it was time. Time to start again. To build a new life.
Who's Zoe J? Not doing it alone. Jay was near. Wait, no, wait, is Zoe? I think Zoe's the daughter, so I'm gonna do it with the daughter.
It's so obvious. Deep inside, I always knew. I just needed the silence around me to hear what I was feeling.
I think Tuesday was the mom, so Zoe's the baby.
I told Ryan I couldn't see my future with him. We've been through too many difficult times together. Times I want to forget. He said he understood. That he'd wait as long as it takes.
Gonna be
I
ready.
know I felt something for him. It just wasn't strong enough. They took me in when I was alone. When all I could think of was dying. They shared the little they had without knowing me or judging me. Deep down, I knew that my place was there. With them.
Hi,
Stan does odd jobs
Stan.
here. Jimmy's gone back to school. He's clean now. Tuesday works behind a bar, and Walter looks after little Zoe. They're not rolling in money, but
They got each other.
manage. I never told them about my past.
And they didn't
They
care.
never asked. They love me for who I am. Just some weird chick who talks to spirits.
Ooh,
Zoe
Zoe!
took to me like we'd always known each other. There's something about her big, sad eyes that reminds me of the little girl I once was. I knew she was different from the moment I saw her. We haven't talked about it, but
Ooh, she looks
we
creepy.
both know we have something in common. I see things at night. Terrifying things. I tell myself it's only nightmares, but I know it's not true.
Is that?
The only one who can save the world is a little girl. I have to prepare her. I know I don't have much time. Once Pandora's box is open, it can never be closed again.
Oh, snap.
No. It's not nightmares. It's what is about to happen.
So, is there gonna be Beyond Two Souls 2? And also, Norman Corbell, he was working on the soundtrack, but he passed away.
I'll kill everything.
My God, I was so afraid I lost.
Okay, then I'm gonna let the credits play just because it's after scenes. I don't know. Probably not. But Beyond Two Souls, let's just start with the soundtrack.
Can't do it, babe.
They had an amazing soundtrack. It wasn't over. I didn't know they would be talking while I was doing this. It had an amazing soundtrack though. It wasn't too overpowering. it added to the moments in the game, and it was extremely well done. So it definitely gets a 10 out of 10 for sound. Okay, now for the story was amazing. They showed Ellen Page or Jodie Holmes 15 years from 8 to 23. So I guess that's the reason why they jumped around so much, because they couldn't just show like 15 years. It would take like a large amount of time, like 40, maybe a 50-hour game, like to show even more detail. So they tried to make it so like the chapters they chose from was had something to do with her life that was majorly important. But there were some stories like, what was it called? Not the party, but the embassy, Navajo. Some chapters were more like tutorial-like, just to teach you the controls, or especially the ones in the beginning. So some of them were kind of but overall, the story was good, especially how they made it so you had to piece the story together yourself. It was so random, but one story related to the other. Where one ended, another chapter began. You get to piece it all together, and at the very end, it shows you why. Because she spent too much time in the Infraworld. But that's one reason. There's one part I didn't like about the story was the fact that, man, the credits went by fast. I didn't even get a chance to speak. Wait. The intro music. I can't. It's going too fast. But they kind of put it way off at the very, very end, where they explain the Infraworld and Aiden, or Aiden, however you want to say his name. I wish they had given us more chapters near the end and explored more of the later events instead of her past, if that makes sense, because we didn't get Aiden and we didn't figure out what he was until like the last 20 minutes of the game, which I didn't like or care for, but I'm glad they at least filled in a plot hole. So the story gets, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. I mean, it was amazing. It's just not what I was expecting. Okay, what else to say? Oh, gameplay. The graphics, amazing. 10 out of 10. I'm not counting gameplay. This is just graphics. 10 out of 10. Flawless. Gameplay. It was good. Compared to Heavy Rain, there was less trivial stuff. You didn't have to shake a juice box, put a diaper on a baby, so gotta love that. Everything you did was with a purpose. I didn't like how you had to move the analog sticks like left, right, up and down in motion with Jodie, because sometimes it was dark, sometimes you can't tell what exactly she's doing, because I mean, if she throws a punch, then it's obvious, but when she's trying to put a guard up or do something like dodging, sometimes it looks like you want to go left, but what you're supposed to do is go down or something. So I didn't really care for it, but it made it more fluid, so that's kind of my fault. The QTEs, there weren't as many as I thought there would be. There weren't as many as I thought there was going to be, so I dig that. Can I unplug my controller now? Yeah, okay. Also, they never did explain a few things about Aiden. How, why can he only control some things? Like, I mean, I guess it would have made it overpowered if he could just, control everything in the world, just mess up everybody. It wouldn't be as challenging. But sometimes why can't I just mess up this cup of coffee, make it hot and throw it on somebody? Or why can't I just, take a lawnmower and just start it for no reason in the yard? There were limitations with Aiden. I guess they made it so it wasn't too easy, but again, if they didn't want to make it too easy, they made it so even if you do, you can't die in this game, basically. I read it up, they felt like game overs or failures were more of a failure for the developer, so man, my controller's really dirty. But even if you, say you fail a sequence or you fail a chapter in some way, it'll just give you a scene where if you fail, it leads to the next chapter, so you can't actually die or fail this game, which makes it lose its sense of danger. And that makes it like, it's not even a game, it's really just an interactive movie, which some people really don't like. Some people hated Heavy Rain, Indigo Prophecy, and for that I give it like a 7 out of 10. There's no sense of danger really, so I didn't enjoy that, but overall it was really, really well done and I enjoyed it. Is there any convinced Dawkins? Ooh, okay. Black Sundown, okay. Anything else? Chose life, sorry. Okay. The end. Oh, also there's 23 endings to this game. I was told that. I ain't gonna try 23 endings, but overall, I give this game an 8 out of 10. If you love stories, yes, you should. No. Not just if you don't love stories. As a game overall, it had me involved emotionally, and I loved it. So you should definitely buy the game. I mean, not buy the game. You should definitely play it. At least rent it. For $60, no, Heavy Rain, I can justify $60. This game, I loved it. It did many things right. It had some flaws, but I still can't justify $60 sometimes, man. I mean, I got the special edition, so it looks really nice with the steel book cover, but still, I would spend maybe 40, 45. Or if you're gonna sprint to that GameFly, I would do that. But I covered the soundtrack, how it was amazing. The gameplay also felt kind of, the movements with Jodie were kind of jerky, like she couldn't run. That's my number one complaint. She couldn't fast walk. She could only walk slowly, even though there was immediate danger near her. She could only walk. Like, yeah, people dying near me, tanks exploding, people getting shot. I can do a brisk walk at maximum. I didn't really enjoy that. The story, like I said, it jumped everywhere, but that was explained later about how her memories got jumbled up and how they wanted you to be more interactive with the story and piece together. So yeah, story was good, soundtrack good, gameplay good, cinematics good, graphics were good. So everything was pretty good, but I wish they were a little bit more in detail with the characters besides Jodie and Aiden, because you know this story was supposed to be a relationship between Jodie and Aiden and them growing up. But if you really think about it, they didn't really invest in Aiden's past to the very end. I wish they had given us little plot points, like little subtle hints, like what he is, like, because most of the time it was just from Jodie's perspective, him just protecting her or not hurting her, but messing with people around her. I wish they had given us more about Aiden than just. I'll accept that he was a stillborn twin, but I wish they had given us some more references, shown us, you know, his world. Like, I guess it's kind of hard, but I guess it wasn't that big of a deal. Now, is there anything else about the game? Oh yeah, I've been recording. Let's see. People say it was like a 10-hour game. It was 9 hours for me. But there's also some bonus content, like let's see, like over here, like all this stuff. I'll find it all later. I like that they did that, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So it first started with my imaginary friend. First interview, first night, alone, experiment, night session, that's where we saw Hawkins' death. Then, I think the same night, that's where we got the link between Dawkins' daughter and wife. That's the party, then that's the bar, the condenser, which is, it was kind of a hint of a little subtle foreshadowing. Now, separation, I don't know what this one is about. I really can't remember what this mission was. Oh, this was when we were testing the books and stuff. It was the first part of the session, so I don't remember that much. I was kind of distracted. CIA, embassy, dinner with Ryan, the mission, which was kind of random, but it added new aspects, and I like how, you know, we had some desert, we had a foreign country, we had water, we had snow. Okay. Hunted is where, after this, they broke down. She became homeless. At the end of Homeless, you saw me get in coma and leave. This is where we meet up. This just came out of nowhere. We finally meet Cole again. We meet our mom, and this is when the story gets really good. Overall, I really did love it. I mean, I think it was a really good game. Quantic Dream is really good. I'm just the type of person, you know, I love good games, and I love good sequels, like Infamous 1 and 2, Uncharted, Bioshock Infinity, Dead Space, God of War. I love a good series, and I love a good, franchise, but I just don't believe some games should get another game. I think some games blow you away, and then they should end by themselves. You know, I think Heavy Rain was a good game. It should end. There shouldn't be no Heavy Rain 2. Last of Us. A lot of people want Last of Us 2. I think no, it's a great game by itself. The way it ended, some people didn't like it, but I thought it was a good ending. We're getting more DLC for the single player, and maybe, just maybe, they'll give us like a little bit more details, but I don't want it to drag on, like, you know, Resident Evil, that series of Saw, or, you know, just bad, because some games and titles, when they drag on, they lose their flair, their spark. So I really hope there's no Beyond Two Souls 2. Second of all, that just sounds stupid. BTST. That's my great tea. And this might have been interesting. How do you use it with your phone? But it would be nice to be online. Just saying. I mean, it's kind of boring for one person because as Aiden, you couldn't really do much. And it'd be interesting though with friends, but it's not groundbreaking that it's not online or co-op at least. Oh, I think the subtitles kind of went off the screen sometimes. Not big of a problem. Controls, not really big of a problem. But I wish they had the black bar on the top and bottom. I wish they kind of fixed that. But it really makes no sense with the difficulty if you can't really die. Overall, the controls are really simple. I think I covered everything. I can't really cover anything else. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Well, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.